Hi guys, it's Thomas here from COTBase.com. Welcome to this week's Commitments of Traders Review. Today we're going to have a look at the 10th COT report of 2016, and as usual we're going to start off with the changes in commercials positions. So here we go. As you can see, we've got coffee on top of our list with a 43% change in commercials positions, 45% change in large speculators, and 52% in small speculators positions. These changes are huge, but as you may see on the chart, we do see greater changes or similar sizes in changes in the past, as you can see. This, of course, right now is a bearish COT change signal coming at a time when prices are rallying. This may affect the market in the next couple of days. But let's open a 5-year chart and see the broader perspective in coffee, and as you can see, we're still more closer to a bullish extreme level, and prices are low. So I would say that this rally that we could see on the 1-year chart is more visible now on the 5-year chart, that this could be the end of this decline. I'm not saying that it is. Many times in the past we could have said, you know, this is the bottom, or that's the bottom, or this is the bottom. But nevertheless, the extreme precisely tells us that the market stress level is high, and that we are expecting in the longer term a larger move upwards. Okay, our next market will be the copper market, where we have a 40% change in commercials positions. This 40% change, as you can see on the 52 weeks time range, is much larger and more significant than the 43% change in coffee, because we don't see such changes in the past. This is the largest change in copper market in the past 1 year. We could go backwards even more, but for the last 52 weeks, this is the largest change that we could see. It's a huge bearish COT change signal. We already saw a bit of a decline in prices, so this signal, of course, may have took its effect, but nevertheless this decline may continue in the next few days. But of course, as always, we have to have a look at the extreme picture, and that's telling us something, that we had a very large bullish COT extreme in the market a few weeks ago, and since then prices have started going higher and higher. Now with this larger change, we got very close to the zero line, and as you can see, that is a relative extreme in the market. So we have to be careful with our long positions if we took this COT extreme signal a few weeks ago. But there's still space left, as you can see on the 5-year chart. When we are talking about extreme or very large, close to all-time COT extreme levels, those levels can be found much deeper in case of commercials, and of course much higher in case of large speculators as well. Lumber is our next market. We have a 36% change over there in commercials position. You can see that this change is again much larger than average, possibly the largest change of the past 52 weeks time range, but in contrast to copper here, this is not that unusually large. It is a bearish COT change signal, no question about that. Commercials have gone below the zero line. They're net short territory. You can see what happened when they were there the last time. That was a very nice top, and then the next example also indicates that these situations are tops, at least on this 1 year's time frame. If we open a 5-year chart, here we go, you can see what the extreme situation is. We're moving away from bullish COT extreme levels, and we're not surprised to see prices going higher. Question, of course, how high can they go? Well, you may see, as I showed you on the 1 year chart, these relative COT extreme can stop rallies, no question about that. But a very significant COT extreme and bearish COT extreme is still a little bit ahead of us, so there's space left to get to those levels, that's for sure. Moving on to large speculators COT extreme, we can find the Japanese yen on top of our list with a 415 report extreme in large speculators positions. Let's just jump to the 5 year chart. Here we go. You can see the extreme over here. It is a very large COT extreme on this 5-year chart, pretty visible. Commercials are deep in bearish levels, and that tells us that this rally that we saw in the past couple of months may have ended, and we could see prices going deeper from these levels. Gasoline is our next market with a 204 report extreme in large speculators. Here we go. You can see this extreme pretty visibly on this 5-year chart. Commercials are also very extreme about the market, and of course this tells us another story. We're expecting prices to top out soon. We have a very significant rally in the market, so of course any short trades should be taken very carefully. These extremes may be present in the market for many weeks to come. We may even reach all-time COT extreme levels before prices reach a top in the market. That's hard to tell, but nevertheless the picture shows us that the extreme is widening. Stress levels are building up towards the bearish side of the market right now. And last but not least, let's have a look at the British pound, where we have a 135 report extreme in large speculators. Here we go. You can see that extreme on this 5-year chart more visibly. Again, we're talking about more bullish COT extreme levels right now. There's still space to get to really all-time or huge COT extreme levels, but nevertheless it is already a considerably large COT extreme, indicating that prices could continue their rally that they started 2 weeks ago, as you may see. Okay, that is going to be all for this review. Don't forget to check out our website, and you may find more features at cotbase.com that you can use to have a more in-depth and detailed COT analysis. And of course you can look at all COT markets, other COT report types, data types. Of course you could do your historical analysis on older report dates as well. I hope you enjoyed this review, and I hope to see you next week. Have a great weekend. Take care. Goodbye.